This is a true story. A chef was using the restroom when a massive wave suddenly capsized the entire ship. Harrison, who had been sitting on the toilet, was thrown off, and the bathroom instantly plunged into darkness. Screams echoed from outside, and intense fear and unease washed over him. He rushed out to assess the situation and found 3 colleagues desperately trying to open the cabin door to escape. He tried to help, but was horrified to see the water level rising rapidly. The door was jammed shut due to the immense water pressure, making it impossible to open. Realizing there was no immediate solution, Harrison decided to search for a life jacket. He turned and entered a cabin on the 2nd level. Amid the chaos of shouts outside, he quickly grabbed a life jacket and a solar-powered lamp. When he tried to leave, he found the cabin door also stuck due to the water pressure, indicating that the water outside had risen sharply and likely flooded the passageway completely. Gradually, the outside grew eerily quiet, except for the sound of the ship hitting the seabed. Soon his lamp died, leaving him in utter darkness. Trapped in the pitch-black room, Harrison could only wait for rescue, but as the water rose, he realized the oxygen would soon run out. In despair, he decided that staying meant certain death. He might as well swim out and fight for survival. When the water pressure eased slightly, he pushed the door open with all his strength, took a deep breath, and plunged into the icy water. In the overwhelming darkness, he groped his way forward, accidentally touching the bodies of his 3 deceased colleagues. Terror surged through him, but he forced himself to stay calm. Miraculously, he managed to swim to the office, which was surprisingly not fully submerged. However, prolonged exposure to the frigid seawater caused his body temperature to drop dangerously. He built a makeshift raft from floating wooden planks and mattresses to avoid staying immersed in the water. Hungry, he scavenged and found a bottle of Coke and a can of fish. All he could do was wait silently for rescue. The extreme silence made the sounds of marine life foraging and water currents unnervingly clear. On the first day, he heard a boat on the surface, but it only placed a marker and left without sending anyone down. 3 days later, he spotted a moving beam of light, a rescue team. Harrison mustered all his strength to bang objects and create noise. He saw the light gradually approach the door. As he swam toward it, the diver silently swam away in another direction. Harrison tried to chase after him, but the diver was too fast. He couldn't believe his eyes. Was he destined to die at the bottom of the sea? Just as despair set in, another light appeared closer. This time, Harrison immediately swam over and grabbed the diver's leg. In the eerie darkness, the diver, who had been examining bodies, was utterly startled by the sudden encounter. After the initial shock, Harrison guided the diver back to the office and explained the situation. Due to the prolonged exposure to high pressure at depth, Harrison had to ascend slowly using a diving bell and then spend 2 days in a decompression chamber to adapt gradually. He was the sole survivor among the 12 crew members in the Nigeria shipwreck incident.